Switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Teď bychom ho teda měli asi vyměnit, že jo? Udělal jsem to vlastně jenom cikcak. Jeden špatný, jeden dobrý, jeden špatný, jeden dobrý. No, ono to vyšlo.
Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
Dobře, takže ho projedeme měřičem. Jinak vás teda vítám u dalšího dílu. A to natáčím po tomtom, akorát, že jsem dělal tady ty diagramy. Mi chvíli trvalo, než mě to napadlo. To napadlo. Že vás vítám ve 4. epizodě a teď nevím, jestli to bude 4. nebo 5. část. Takže možná už je poslední.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Dobře. Jo, máme ho v inventáři, hurá. Zapletám mu za ty dary, konečně aspoň něco. Užít.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob.
Emmett je flákač. Tak mám přesvědčit. Nechali si Emmetu čistě, že trochu dostáhnout, ale ten 12 hodin aby se změnil. Jo. Vyčistí a řekni že je čas na další test. Dobře. Takže my odejdem. No tak bude svítit zelené světlo, když to dáme. Bo Trixie už je připravená taky. Takže inventář, použít, Delorean, tak. Prostě mě asi neslyšeli, já jsem si zapomněl vzít mikrofon. Takže to je taky dobrý. Všem se omlouvám za to. Zapomněl jsem si vzít mikrofon, ale vše je OK. Takže ještě jednou vás vítám u 4. epizody ze hry Návrat do budoucnosti a mám za to, že to je 4. nebo 5. část, tak nějak. Takže koukneme do auta.
Hey, the light screen.
Svítí zelený, zaplať pambu. Jinak, jak jste viděli, tak jsem udělal ten diagram. X pokusů jsem zkoušel, pak jsem vyzkoušel samozřejmě ten dobrý. Což je, že byl jeden negativní, pozitivní a tak nám se to střídalo. Takže dobrý. Takže jdeme za doktorem. Tak.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Svítí to
The
zeleně.
chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Tak. A pak, že na to nepřijdu. No, západ pán, kde jsem přišel. Tak, doktor je zpátky.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the
Překazí
door.
a se věnovat do role. No počkej, ale jo, na zemi, zaplať pánbu.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Už tu není? Aha.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Práce.
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he wants to give you an interview about his invention.
One of those tedious cars of the future? That can wait. I've got to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
He wants to give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
Dobře.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to
Okay.
keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Dobře, dobře, neboj, neboj.
I wish.
Tak. A já mu musím podříkat ty, ne? My tu, že teď překipuje dostatkem. Jeho oblek zničit. No. Co čekáš? Vydej se do Emmettovy laboratoře a použijte enzymy na jeho oblek. OK, odejít. Takže inventář. Použít předmět. Použít na Emmetta.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
Jo, pomůžu ti.
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Marty!
Doc! What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Oh,
Aha.
geez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh,
Opravil jste
you got
Rodan?
the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
A co?
in the timeline you're from,
The right timeline.
yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife.
Skills,
Clara, and kids, and a dog. And a bitchin' time train.
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah,
And
but
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline and restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Jo, já
Can
jsem
you
tím,
hear
že bys
yourself?
dostal.
Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
Začínala
So did
vždycky.
Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Hejte s tím doktorem těžkých. Tak, rady. Žijeme dorazil na výstavu, je na čase zkusit řetězovou reakci. Jistě pouze jediná věze. Můžeš je ovládat. Motorový olej a šutní na... jo. Takže motorový olej. Použít předmět. Máme sorry, já ho furt nosím u sebe, já jsem na to zapomněl.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
Tak.
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna
Pro
need a
sebe,
little space
dobře.
here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Ty jsi mu utrhla kravatu.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over
And
again.
it's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a
Oh,
picture
oh,
or
oh.
whatever, but
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, You can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Jo.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
No, aspoň něco vyšlo.
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Emmet se to snad zpamatuje, ne? Seklo se to, jo, dobrý, ono se to načítá. Tak jsem zvědavý, jak to bude teda dál.
Emmett! Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Co to bylo? Prsten, aha.
The story is over.
Ale Emmet,
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump. What is where I come when I want to think?
aha.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to give your system a jolt. Taking a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
Uh-huh.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
Žárovka.
think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Ježišmarja, s tebou je to těžké.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb name. And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
No.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
But there's more to it, see?
To v zájmu tvojí budoucnosti.
Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See? I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from.
A co mám jako kliknout?
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
A solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
Rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. Lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation inside that. What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Damn it, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Einstein tě zachránil. Dobře, zachráníme Emeta před jistou smrtí. Takže co uděláme? Asi skočíme dolů, viď? Tak.
It's not going anywhere.
Pro vás?
I can't undo the knot.
Tak co musíme udělat? Chytrý chlapík dokonce i když je vzhůru nohama. No. Tady se mi tady, jestli nemá něco, co by se hodilo. Při ho zachráníme může pomoci, jo, dobré.
Hey Emmett!
What?
I guess he can't hear me from down here.
Tak zase musíme nahoru.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it. This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Tak jdeme dolů, vezmeme tam ten čistič a... Stříkáme tady ten provaz asi druhý.
Damn it, solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Takže inventář. Použít. No a co teď jako? Když už je jedno lano uvolněné, tak by se Martyho mohlo podařit zachránit, dobře, ale jak? Na lano. Vyskok, klikni na něj a chyť ho. Aha. Takže dobře, jdeme ho zachránit.
Hang in there.
I don't have a choice.
Takže pro vás. Tak. A znovu.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed. Ah!
Inventář. Použít.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
Tak, dobrý.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tak.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Jo. Vypadá, že už je to v pohodě.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Kočku. A věří, že zůstane s doktorem nebo něco.
I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends.
Doktor je na nás nasratej.
How much do you know about Michael Cornell?
A takže poslední epizodka, dobrý, no teda epizodka, část epizody. Že pak si můžeme vrhnout na 5. epizodu, jsem na ní celkem zvědavý, jak to tam bude všechno probíhat.
Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science.
Věda.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Zajímavý. Doktor se nám opravdu asi zamiloval. Tak nevím, jak na to přišel. No nic, to uvidíme v 5. epizodě. No a zkoukneme ještě titulky, které nejsou tak dlouhý, zaplať pánbů. Jako třeba u té Walking Dead, kdy běží ty koneční titulky. Strašně dlouhý, ale hlavně se nedají vypnout. Na tom to nejhorší. Jo. Tak a už bude konec. Že? Titulky prostě musí být. Co kdybychom titulky dávali za každou epizodu, teda nejen epizodu, ale část epizody? Nebylo by to fajn? Asi ne, že jo? Tak je tam dávat nebudu. Tak. Takže to je všechno. 4. epizodu máme u konce. Nebo spíš už máme konec. A můžeme se rozloučit, takže se mějte fajn. A uvidíme se u 5. epizody. Takže zatím ahoj.